Hey YouTube, it's Chris coming to you today from a unique location. It's in St. Leo. It's actually right across the street from the campus of St. Leo College, just outside of San Antonio, or I guess it's actually considered to be San Antonio, Florida. I'm going to show you the St. Leo Grottos. It's a very peaceful, very surreal place where you can still hear the cars going by from the highway, but if you take a few steps down this path, you find yourself pretty much alone in the world. If you need to find any kind of answers and you're a religious type person and you believe in God and that, wonder if who's ever listening, this is a pretty peaceful place. So let me flip this camera around. I'll take you down the rest of the trail and I'll show you exactly what's here. So let's see what we got. This is walking down the path. It's very quiet. There's birds. Very old trees here. Very unique bark on them. Some no bark. It's interesting. A lot of steps here. You need to keep watch where you're walking here. If you take a right, a lot of birds here. They just hang out in the trees near you. A lot of butterflies. Very different types of plants. It kind of opens up to a large field here. A lot of wildflowers growing there. If we head back this way, you know you're just about there. There's a statue of Mary here. You start going down this trail here. All kinds of very unique plants you don't see growing anywhere else. It's my second time being here, and I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely humid and hot in summertime, but those who need to get away, this is the place to do it. Here we have a statue. It's dedicated. Description here. Memorial. Beautiful statue. We'll continue back down here. A lot of things rustle through the bushes and trees here. A lot of it's lizards. You have to see a snake or anything go slithering by. So that's good. Large cross here. Somebody's provided some benches and garbage cans so people don't litter. Couple chairs that they mounted here, and we come upon our first grotto. I'll take you inside here. I'm not exactly sure when this one was built. I believe this is the newer one of the two that are here. A lot of butterflies. I just have no fear here. It's so peaceful. You come here and you find your inner peace. So it'd make it a little dark in here. There's no real lighting. There's a statue here. And somebody was here recently. Somebody had a candle going here. There's some stuffed animals here. Might be in remembrance of a child somebody lost. A lot of pictures of people. A lot of flowers, possibly from funerals or remembrance of those we've lost. And what I've noticed is in all these walls, there's little notes, and in them are prayers from people looking for an answer. It's kind of an unspoken thing that you would remove anything from anything like here or read anybody's notes. They're private words that they have written to God, whoever they feel their maker is. A little tiny maintenance room here. Somebody maintains the property, donates their time, which is amazing and awesome in these days. I'll take you down the path here to the other grotto. It's really a very surreal place. So much peace in this world that's gone so crazy. Sometimes you have to come to these kinds of places to remember what life is about and try and find a purpose on why we're here. On this grotto, down the entrance are all the Roman numerals. I believe they represent the signs of the cross. As you make your way here, I believe this is the older of the two grottos, and from what I've read, these were actually built, this one at least, in the early 1900s, and all of this rock was removed from a nearby lake, and these were all hand built by somebody, which is absolutely phenomenal. And this one has a lot more memorials inside of it. There's notes that are left here. The walls are filled with notes. There's flowers, people's memorials. People leave their necklaces, coins behind. The rosaries. And then somebody else took the time to donate candles so you can light candles, and just as if you were in church. These walls are heavily filled with notes to God or their maker. There's a place to kneel here in prayer and talk to someone when you think nobody else is listening. And one other interesting part about this one is that there's actually a grave here. This person, from what I read online, actually asked to be buried in this grotto. He belonged to St. Leo. He was one of the first priests. So, to abide by his wishes, this is his final resting place. There's one more spot here, a little further down this path. If you look online, you can find out how to access here. It won't give exact directions. You have to keep it a little hidden from the world. You won't see anybody ever destroy here. Everything's so peaceful here. Deserves a little bit of secrecy from the rest of this world. And this path here, we have another statue. We have a lot of rocks that somebody's written different types of animals and painted animals on. And there's a little note here, of course. Please don't remove any of these. You're more than welcome to add to them. But they just ask that you please don't remove anything in here. And it kind of steps down here and just leads to this open area. Who knows how many people have asked to have their ashes spread here. Who knows how many others final resting areas here. I just find it amazing that something like this can last for well over 100 years. It's built the test of time. It's quite an amusing place here. So if you ever find yourself in this part of Florida and want to see something quite amazing that man made, look it up. It'll be listed as the St. Leo's Grottos. That's all I really got about this place so far today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you on my next stop. Thank you, YouTube.